Hi, welcome to Random Google Sheets projects, where I show you all the things you could do with Google Sheets. In this video, I will show you a Google Sheets that is used to calculate and analyze the performance of an employee. Before I begin, let me give you some background. So right now, this Google Sheets only designed for one employee, but in the future, I might plan to scale up to multiple employees, make it scalable, right? Okay. For this particular job, there are two products, alloy and plastic. Both of these have the same weight. That means that they pay the same for the employee, because the employee gets its pay depend on the amount he or she produce. The more that he produce, the more he get the pay. The pay is weekly. So I have a column called weekly that is used to show the pay for a week on Saturday. But I also customize it so that it also show on other day if Saturday is not reached yet. And then on the right hand side, we have the performance unit per hour. It means how much unit is produced in 1 hour. So the higher, the better. This metrics or information is useful for an employer to identify high performance employee. And on the right hand side, for the column I, minute per unit means how much time is needed to produce 1 minute. So the lower the better. The shorter the time you take to produce 1 unit, the faster you can earn, right? Minute per unit is just another perspective of performance, and from this perspective, it is more useful for the employee rather than for the employer. Sheets number 2, which I call estimator, is used to make predictions. The first two rows, 1 and 2, is used to estimate how much unit can be produced given your average performance and the hour that you work. So in this example, if I work for 10 hours, I need to produce 86 units, and this the average performance is obtained from here, the average. So if I change these parameters, then it reduces. Okay, from row number 4 to 9 is more useful for the employer to calculate given the working hours and the parameters here, a bit complex parameters. What is the maximum units that the operators or employee can produce? So given these parameters, the maximum units expected is this amount. And then the last two row is more for the employee to like as a benchmark to see that is he on target. Okay, so given the initial time, this initial time is the time the employees begin his or her work. So let's say he or she begins at 12:47. Since 12:47, how much unit you need to produce, and this thing is always keep updating. So if I have anything change, then it will update this, or I can set the Google Sheets to update periodically. Now let me show you what's the formula that I use, not the entire formulas, but what types of formula that I use. For this three function, so the one that I have grayed out is the cell that contains formulas. So for this one, it's just a basic mathematics that is converted into the Google Sheets formula. That's all. But for this one, the sheet number 1, I use a lot of array formulas. This is the array formulas. So since I'm using array formulas, that means that I could I don't need to copy and paste my formulas down the range. Thus, if I have infinite date, then I have to keep on copy and paste new formulas. So I don't want that to happen. For the weekly, it's a bit harder. This is the hardest array formula I have here because it's not a simple thing. It's not like the total. The total, the work is just take B and C, add them up. But weekly, because you see that there are different kind of symbol patterns, right? So it take up more work. You can learn how to use array formulas from my course on Udemy. The link is in the description below. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys in the next one.